Hey, what's going on everybody? JS Cards here coming at you with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. Today we're going to be going over my Melffy tri-brigade deck. This is a really fun deck. A lot of the Melffy stuff and the tri-brigade stuff was recently reprinted in the 2021 Megatins, so if you guys want to build this deck, it's fairly affordable, you know, depending on what sort of hand traps and other stuff you put in here. But the Melffy stuff, the tri-brigade stuff is, I think, pretty reasonable. So I've been having a lot of fun with this. I like all the different tri-brigade variants. I've profiled some other tri-brigade decks on the channel before. You know, Zoos, Pure, most recently Lyrilisk tri-brigade. That's probably my favorite variant, but this is just a more fun version of tri-brigade using the Melffys, and it's still good and powerful in its own way. So let's jump into the deck profile. So we really don't play a whole lot of Melffy cards, but we have one puppy and one caddy. But then we have our honorary Melffy cards, our other level 2 beast monsters. We have 2 copies of Kalantosa, mystical beast of the forest. We have the one Valeraphon, and 1 copy of the fabled Cerberil. This is a pretty cool card in this deck. It is a level 2 tuner, so if you have any of your other level 2 beasts out onto the field, you can easily go into a Herald, and that's pretty nice. So that is it for our level 2 beast monsters, and the card that helps us get our lower level beast monsters out, including our kit, by the way, is our 3 copies of Rescue Cat. So this was also recently reprinted in El Dorado, and there's even an alternate artwork. So this card for a while was pretty expensive because it is really good in pure tri-brigade as well. I really like it in this deck. Some people have cut down on the number of Rescue Cats that they play. I've seen even some builds just playing 1 lone Rescue Cat. I personally like playing 3, but do some testing on your own, see what you like, and kind of just go from there. This is just, you know, to help you guys understand the deck and, you know, the basic list, but this can definitely vary. Then we have all of our tri-brigades, including the 3 Fractal, probably one of the best ones, but they're all really good. That's why we pretty much max out on all of them, but in this deck it is okay to play a few less. So we are playing triple Fractal, triple Nerval, 2 copies of Kit, and 2 Karis. I really don't think you need triple copies of Kit in this build. And then moving along with the hand traps, we have triple copies of Ash, triple copies of Effect Veiler, and a card that isn't seeing a whole lot of play this format, but I still like playing the Gamma package. As for spell cards, we don't play a whole lot, but definitely like the best card in this deck is Obedient Schooled. This card's so good. If you control no monsters, you can special summon 3 level 2 or lower beast effect monsters with different names from your deck. Their effects are negated and they're destroyed during the end phase, but this card just helps you get everything going. You can overlay them, you can link them off, you know, there's different things you can do. This card's awesome. You definitely want to play 3 of. We do play the 1 Tenki as well, basically your Fractal Searcher, and 1 Called by the Grave because, you know, it's Called by the Grave. You can stop a hand trap. It's a cheesy card, but it's great. And for the trap cards, I play 1 Imperial Order. We don't really play that many spells, and this can shut off and hurt a lot of decks. So, you know, we can play the 1 copy, so we're going to play it. I also play 2 copies of Revolt. This card's good. I've kind of been messing around with 1 to 2 copies. I started with 1. Thought maybe I'd try out 2, but I might go back to 1. We'll see. But, you know, 2 is working pretty good so far. And then we are playing 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. Moving on to the extra deck. I have 1 Salamangrate Almirage, 1 Double Dragon Lords. After that, we have the 1 Bear Broom, 2 copies of Fergit, 1 Rugal, 1 Doom Eagle, double copies of Shurig, and Appaloosa for all of the Link monsters. These are all pretty standard cards that you would see in any type of tri-brigade build, whether it's pure or if they're including other archetypes in with them. They're all just really good, and really can't say a whole lot about this. We do play a couple synchros, including the Herald, as well as the Omega. And for our Exceeds monsters, we have number 64, Joyous Melffys, as well as the Zeus. I did not realize how broken this card was, especially in this deck or just in general. I had to dig through my bulk and I found one. But this card's really cool. I didn't really know even what this did until I was kind of looking for lists and seeing how I should kind of go about the extra deck. Not everyone plays this, but I think it's pretty funny and pretty good to play. You can detach a material from this card to special summon a token. That token's attack becomes equal to the current attack of the monster on the field that has the highest attack. And while you control another beast type monster, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. And this little guy can win you games. It's so funny. And that token, you know, there's some powerful monsters out, whether it's your opponent's or your own. That token can be pretty big. And then this guy on top of that is not targeted by anything if you have another beast out, which you usually do. So, I mean, yeah, this is a really fun card. And then Joyous Melffy. This is just a nice 2000 attack body that can attack directly. Plus it has the ability to basically put itself back into the deck or the extra deck and then summon out level 2 or lower beast monsters depending on the number of materials that it had. So I like it, and you know, that comes up. And then of course Zeus, just because it's Zeus and it's good if you're playing Exceeds monsters. So there you guys have it. That is my Melffy Tri-Brigade deck. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you are familiar with Tri-Brigade or you have like some sort of Tri-Brigade variant already, the Melffy stuff's all really cheap, and if you want to try just a different fun version, you know, I highly recommend it. All of these level 2 beast monsters are just really fun and surprisingly powerful, so it's just kind of fun because sometimes your opponent doesn't really expect you to be playing some of these. So anyways, that is it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more. Stay tuned for more Yu-Gi-Oh news, deck profiles, opening videos, just kind of anything related to the game of Yu-Gi-Oh I like to talk about or show. And you know, I appreciate everyone that took the time to watch. Hit that like button, subscribe, it's much appreciated. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out and have a good one.